All right, we are live. So super excited about today's live. We've got a very special guest with us. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce Christina. Christina has been with the community for well over a year. And Christina, if you could just tell us a little bit about yourself, your age, you have a child. Tell us about your busy lifestyle and why you joined. Like, what was your life before Booty Bands, and then what was your life now, obviously, during it?
Okay. Hi, ladies. Well, I'm 35 and I have a daughter. Her name is Sophia. She's 4. And I work for Social Security. So it's a job that is hectic every day. It's from 8 to 4:30 every day. And I usually just like not work over the weekends, but like during the week, it's like 8 to 4:30 nonstop. And I get 30 minutes lunch and 2 minutes 15 breaks that I can just eat, but it's pretty hectic. So I usually just do my workouts when I get out of work. I can't do it in the morning. It's no way because I have to like get up and get ready, take Sophia to daycare. So I am married. I have been married for it's gonna be 9 years. So yes, and I actually did this. I just started looking because I usually didn't want any, like, I didn't want to do a program with like a diet program or anything like that, or because I have been doing diets, obviously, and getting the weight back, and just, I didn't want that. I just wanted like something that I can do at home because I couldn't do gym. I can't get out of work, or if I do, I have to go pick up Sophia right away. Like my daycare is not gonna wait for me, so they close at 5:30 or 6:30. I have to be there for her. So the only thing I needed to do is say something at home that will work for me, like. And this was perfect. I was looking in the internet and I found Danita. And so I started looking, and that's how I started right. I didn't start it right away, obviously. I started doing my exercising, and more than I became more with you guys, and like talking to each other and knowing people, then that's when I became more active in the group.
You started with Booty Bands members, and then you recently, I mean, you've been with Booty Bands Elite now for probably what, how many
A
months would
ye-
you say?
well, I have this month it will be a year.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So with Booty Bands Elite for over a year, tell us a little bit about your journey as far as like your own your past limiting beliefs as far as we've really been on a limiting belief as we did recently went out with a podcast with it, and then we had last week we had Jana on here. What were some of yours, Christina's, before you had obviously conquered them?
Well, our beliefs, obviously, I'm Hispanic, so it was like you have to eat whatever you have in your plate, no matter what. You will have to eat it, even though you're full. You have to eat it. You either have to have a soda or a juice or something with your food, because if not, then you're doing something wrong. Or obviously, you always have to have tortillas, eating bread, sweets. That's our beliefs, and that was I was growing up. That's what my mom taught me, my grandma, and
Mm-hmm.
so far. So me, like, I didn't know any better.
Mm-hmm.
So my beliefs, it was like you have to eat this and this, and you have to finish all your food because if you don't finish it, it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so that was really hard growing up, and now changing all that.
Yeah,
Uh,
what an interesting, it's very interesting. I absolutely can relate. And there's actually a lot of girls that are messaging here saying that they can relate to the same thing because all we knew was when we were young was our parents' belief system. And our
mhm.
parents' belief system was you have to eat everything on your plate and you have soda with your meal and we weren't in charge of it. We had no
Right.
clue, right? So so how, now that you have a daughter, how do you kind of incorporate this new kind of belief system into her life?
it's it's actually like I amaze myself because it's obviously I don't want for her to suffer like I did. Obviously I didn't want her to believe that this is right. So for me, when I started this journey, she has started with me too. Like there's no sodas in the house. There's no, it's only water, and sometimes if she does, it's only on the weekend. So I try. She eats a lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables that I didn't do. So like, it's not even helping me. I'm doing it more for my family, that Sophia can see it. And now she doesn't even ask for like candy or cookies. She does because she's a child, and of course we're gonna have some. But like during the weekend or something, I try to like, okay, we're gonna eat this, and then yeah, she's actually okay, mom, and she's eating the whole vegetables, and she's not even saying no, because I'm like showing her that this is the only way. I'm not even giving her options. So
Wow.
it has for me, it has been so amazing, because has Sophia, I want her to not even think about like, this is what you're gonna be doing because I did that, you're gonna do the same thing. No.
Hmm. Yeah. And obviously, like, sometimes it's hard, like when you're on this like whole direction of health, but maybe a lot of others, their husbands don't really get into it. You've been really fortunate. Your husband has been there right along with you. Tell us how he's like, really been that support system to you, and how have you encouraged him to come with you in this new lifestyle?
Well, number one is I don't cook. I hate cooking. So
Amen.
I
I'm with
I
you.
I, I try, and I even told Chelsea, I said, she'll send me something, say I don't cook. Just tell me what I need to tell my husband, and he'll do it. That's like, I hate it. I try sometimes, but I'm not gonna do anything healthy. So he has been so supported. It has been sometimes hard for him because he also wants to do it with me, but sometimes he wants to be like, no, let's just eat this. No, we already have this at the house. Just cook it for me. I'm gonna eat it, and I'm that type of person that I can eat like three or two times the same thing. I don't get bored easily. So for him, it's easy. So it has been sometimes he will be like, "No, I don't want that." I'm like, "Okay." Now that we're doing this challenge, I said yesterday, I said, "I don't want pizza. I can't have pizza. Of course, I want pizza. Who doesn't want pizza?"
True, true.
But we already had that in our fridge. It was ready. I said, just cook it for me, and he does. He's really good at that. So he has been very supportive. I think that has helped me a lot too. That he has like, okay, let's do this, and then he also is trying to also get into this healthy journey with me. So it has been good so
Yeah.
far.
Yeah, and you know what? It's not always that easy. So,
No.
Christine, I want you to take some time and really be appreciative for how actually a little bit seamless it has been for you to incorporate your daughter and your husband into this new healthy lifestyle for you. Because, I mean, if any of you guys have not seen Christina's transformation photos yet, I will absolutely post them at the end of this live, just in the private Facebook communities. It's not going to go out viral or anything. I'm just talking about just in our community so you can see it underneath the live. But I am telling you, what an absolute transformation. Christina came to me and she was like, Danita, I just don't think I'm really feeling or seeing the transformation. And I said, Christina, did you take your last photo recently? And she goes, no, I just haven't. Will you walk us through kind of the mentality that you were at there, Christina? And then when you finally took that photo and you put them side by side,
Yeah.
tell us about that journey for you.
Well, obviously, last month when I took my picture and I put it, I know it has been a year, and that's what I want. I don't want anything fast because it's not gonna happen. I want something that is gonna last, and I'm not gonna gain the way back. I want to stay like this, but I wanna obviously see results, but I'm not gonna see results in a month or 2 months. It's gonna take some time, like, and now I see it, but like you were saying in the
Hey, I'm gonna
beginning.
I'm gonna cut you off. They're actually telling you to put your phone a little bit closer. They
Oh,
want to they want to hear you. So
okay.
I got you.
Okay, so like I was saying, I didn't want anything fast. I know it's not gonna happen, so I wanted to see results. And when I saw my picture last month, I'm like, oh my god! Even I became emotional because I'm like, okay, I can see the difference, and I know, like I said, it's gonna take a while, and it took a year. I don't care how long it's gonna take, but I know I'm doing it. I'm doing it, and I'm doing it in my way, in my pace, and I'm not like if I want something, like let's say I want something sweet, maybe I'll have it, but I'm not gonna have it like I had it before, like every day or every weekend. So that, I think that's how I'm changing my lifestyle. I'm not changing. I don't want a diet. I don't want anything like that. So I think that has helped me staying in my weight that I want.
Have you been on things previous that weren't sustainable? Will you tell us a little bit about your journey with all the different types of programs you tried before, and why this is the one that's helped you?
Yeah, I was before I started with you, Danita. I was doing the booty camp or something it's called. It was like $160 a month, and
Oh,
it
wow.
was exhausted. It was like you go to do the workout and that's it. But I was not eating anything healthy. I was just doing the workout. But of course, that's not gonna change anything. That's not gonna make you feel better. You're just gonna go back to your whatever you were eating, back to. So I think what have changed is my mind. Like I have like totally see it now that okay, well, if I eat this, is it gonna do I gonna feel better? Do I not eat it? Maybe eat half, and are we okay? So I'll try to do that stuff. I'm not gonna say I don't eat anything bad because I do. I still do. Because there's no way like you have to keep doing little changes, and I think that's what I did.
How has tell me about your little changes. Like, how did you go from, like, what has been your progression? Like, kind of walk us through what you used to eat, what you replaced it with, what your diet, what your workouts used to be, and how you've replaced it. Like, how have you been able to kind of create more, more that you enjoy this lifestyle rather than hating it, I guess you could say.
So when I started in September of last year, I completely stopped drinking Coke. Like, so I stopped that. I had no, like, maybe, no, I stopped. Like, not at all. Like I said, this needs to stop because I have done it before and then you start again with it. And then you're like, okay. But then I stopped completely drinking soda. I just don't even buy it. I don't even do it, nothing. Because if I have it at the house, then you're going to drink it.
Yep.
The next thing I did is I tried to do an exercise every day, at least 30 minutes or an hour or whatever you have. Sometimes I can only do that 5 minutes ab work that you told us to do, but I just do it. And like I said, last month in August, it was hard because I had a lot of family here, and I couldn't do a lot, but still, I maintained my eating and not like the same. Coffee was another thing that I was used to drink every morning. Now I don't drink coffee at all. The only thing I do coffee maybe is on the weekends. But during the week, I try to just drink my protein shake and my tea in the morning. The ginger tea, whatever that will work. That works for me because it's hot, and I think it's coffee. So
What
I
is it?
just
What is it? Is it
it's
ginger tea?
the ginger tea or the green tea or whatever tea. I do that. No, I don't put any sugar. I'm already used to it, so I don't need to put any sugar. And then I do my protein shake and so forth. But like I said, it hasn't been easy. It has been hard. But I think I'm maintaining, and that's what I want. I don't want to just go back to what I did before.
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
and it like you were saying, it is hard, but it's when you see the results, then you're like, okay, I'm doing something right. I've been doing something right, so I'm gonna keep doing whatever I'm doing.
Did you used to, how would you measure your progress before you came with Booty Bands Elite?
it, Also, it was like horrible because I'm out, like, also doing exercise. It helps you, like, whatever you had at work, whatever you have in your life, it gives me like, okay, I'm doing some exercise. I can see I'm doing my exercise. I'm gonna try to eat healthy. So for me, that has helped me in my attitude. Also, to be more patient with Sophia. I
Hmm.
think that has helped me a lot. And it's only not just seeing the results in my body. It's also in me as myself, being more positive, being like, okay, if I don't see this right away, then I'm gonna see it later. I don't think about what I'm gonna be not seeing. I think in the future I'm gonna see it later. I think I'm gonna see it later. I'm gonna just keep doing it, keep doing it.
Mhm. That's awesome. Can you kind of walk us through a little bit of what your meals are? I think a lot of the girls that maybe have a lot of the Mexican, tradition and they still want to eat a lot of Mexican food, but they haven't really found healthy ways to do that. How have you been able to kind of still have foods that you really enjoy, but you're really starting to see amazing results with what you eat?
Um, Usually, like of course I'm gonna eat, like if I eat chicken tacos because I like that. Sometimes I even do just one tortilla and it's corn, or I found different flour tortillas that they're like there's the spinach tortilla that is not even have fat or anything. So I try different things. If sometimes I don't like it, I'm like, okay, this is not gonna work. But I try different things. You just have to try it. Uh, um, for me that has worked. And then like I said, I like a lot of like the same food, so for me it's not hard. So I can eat like tuna for 3 days and I'll be okay. So also just having my protein check in the morning with the one, I know you send different protein shakes, like we can do a coffee one or we can do a blueberry one. I have tried to do different ones because it has helped for me. Or sometimes you, like you just said, it's just protein with ice, and that's it. And that for me is good. That has helped me at night. I'm like, I'm craving something sweet. I'm gonna do just the protein,
Hmm. That's
and it
amazing.
has worked. Like I said, but like other meals, like I have do chicken tacos. Sometimes I do spaghetti, but I get the protein spaghetti. So I'm kind of like not doing the note like the vegetable noodles, but I'm doing the protein spaghetti. So it's not gonna be all perfect every day, but I
Yeah.
try.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be perfect. That's the thing, because I think there's a belief system with so many girls that go, "Oh, I'm gonna have to eat like a crate, like their belief system is just like for the diet is outrageous. What you think you have to do when really you don't. You don't have to do that. Ultimately, fat loves preservatives and artificials and junk and all that. But ultimately, when you start eating cleaner, you can have pasta. You can have bread. You can have tortillas. You can, when you start to actually feed your body what it needs and that your body can actually utilize those nutrients, you start to realize that you're not as hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, I definitely lead more with protein and vegetables and healthy fats, and then carbs are the latter part. But I don't think it's about restricting anything. Like, I think I'd go crazy if I could never have a tortilla again in my life. I think I'd go nuts. And so I just try to have more of those carbs at the beginning part of the day and try to wean it off, just like Christina's saying. If you're really hungry at night, sometimes she just goes for a protein shake with some ice and calls it good, you
Yeah.
know and it's crazy what you'll start to find, what works and what doesn't. And here's what's so great about the community is, if you find something that's not working for you, you just send a message in the community and say, what could I do at night instead of this? And all of a sudden you're going to get the most amazing responses from girls that are ready to help you.
Right.
It's right.
It's that's what I also like love, because whatever, if you have a question, it's gonna be someone that is gonna see the Facebook right away, and you're gonna have an answer. Like, or like booty buddies, like I have been so close to Chelsea. Like I talk to her every day. Sometimes I'm like, what? Sometimes I'm like, I'm craving cheesecake, and she's like, no, you're not gonna have cheesecake. You're not gonna have cheesecake. Or sometimes she tells me, I'll tell her, no, don't have that, or just be brave, don't have it. And that has helped me a lot, because I mean, like, I want cheesecake. She's like, no, don't have it, don't have it. So for me, it has helped me like a lot, like to
that's
see that
that's a
is not
good
even, yeah.
That's a good question about booty buddies. You guys were just rock solid booty buddies. Can you talk to us a little bit about what you did as being a booty buddy? Did you reach out to her a lot, or did you wait for her to reach out to you? Kind of tell us a little bit about your relationship there.
We kind of both did the like uh the same thing. We text each other like the same day, and obviously we talk uh Spanish. So for us it's like, oh, here we go, like this is gonna work. So
Mhm.
for us it was like click. she's like a wonderful person. Like I will text her and she will respond right away. I didn't have to wait. Sometimes she will have to wait for me. And then the best thing is like she's in Canada. So
Mm,
for me, I came home like around maybe 5:30, and then I said I'm ready at 6:30. For her it's 10:30. She still work out with me at that
mm,
time. I'm
mm,
like, that's amazing that you wait for me until 10:30 to work out, because we used to
mm,
work out and do FaceTime. So it was
mhm,
like, for me that was like the best thing.
mhm,
uh and it's booty buddies, that's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be checking, or not even just, sometimes I'll be like, how you feeling, not even about your workout or what you're eating. How
mhm,
you feeling? Are you okay? How's your
mhm,
day going? I
mhm,
know you were gonna be getting married. How's your, all that stuff? That
mhm,
for me,
mhm,
that helped me a lot.
mhm. Yeah, and if you don't have a booty buddy, whether you're a Booty Bands member or you're a Booty Bands Elite member, you can absolutely get a booty buddy. Here's the thing. Don't have a belief system that all of a sudden she's just supposed to magically come to you. It does take some work. Just as Christina was saying, she had to put in work. She had to message her. She's asking her about her wedding and how her day is going. And so you definitely need that reciprocity. And so if you're listening to me now, you're part of a community of women that you can trust. It is a community that is not like your typical girls that you're having to try to figure out who to trust. You're really in a loving community. So here's what I challenge you to do. If you need a booty buddy, right after this live, you can go onto the Booty Bands members pages, whether you're Booty Bands or Booty Bands Elite. And what you're going to do is you're going to say, I need a booty buddy, just like Ali did in the live. But Ali, you can't do it. Maybe you can find someone in the live. I don't know. But what you're going to want to do is be a little bit more specific. You could say, I need a booty buddy that works out at this time. And you have to make sure that you put your time zone, because this is a worldwide thing. As you just heard, Christina lives in Arizona, but her booty buddy was in Canada, right? So you have to try to really work that out. So what you would find is maybe you need a booty buddy that's close near you. So
Mhm.
maybe try to find one that maybe you could even go knock on her door if you needed to. Or if you can't knock on her door, I find it's best to find a booty buddy that has the same workout time as you. That will probably be the best, because you can keep each other accountable. And so what I would say is, I need a booty buddy. I like to work out at this time. Who's willing to do that with me? And you're going to start to find a lot of girls will comment. If you don't see a girl comment, that probably means that that day that girl wasn't looking. You have over 10,000 members in the Booty Bands page. There is going to be a girl that's going to work for you. So maybe if it didn't respond today, do it a few more times and keep reaching out for a booty buddy. You will find her. And here's the thing is, you can have more than one booty buddy. So if you
Mhm.
find that she's a little bit, going through some stages in her life and she's not really that responsive, continue to keep reaching out to more booty buddies. You can make a little chat group with you guys in it and really help each other out. It is so phenomenal to have that connection with it.
Yeah, it was great since the beginning, and it has been still great. Like we still talk, not every day, because I know she has a lot of she has family, but still, she waited for me. So it was like, if you can wait for me, I'll do the workout at that day. So she was amazing. And I know she's still like, she still is. So like I said, I know Lucy, there's her name is Lucy, send me
She's
an
on here right now. Yep.
okay, so she sent me an email, and I said, let's do this. Let's be booty buddies. I don't mind having two or three.
Yeah.
And I don't mind, because that's also I'm like, okay, let me see what you do. Let me see if I can see what you're doing, and that's gonna help me.
Hmm.
I also love Lorraine, and it's like all her stuff that she puts in. She's also amazing. So like I said, that's what I like. To everybody to communicate, and everybody to tell me, okay, well, this is how it worked for me. Okay, well, let me try it. Let me see if it works for me. Because sometimes it's not gonna work, but I'll try it.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Again, if you're listening and you want a booty buddy, remember that you have to be a booty buddy back. You can't just expect that your booty buddy is going to be this magical fairy that's going to come out of nowhere and she's going to do the workouts for you. All right. Remember that you have to give her just as much love and support as she's going to give you love and support. And when you do that and you find a connection like that in the group, it is unstoppable. And it is so powerful to have that connection. But honestly, ultimately, I feel so connected with all of you. And that's what's so cool about it is we have the big group. In the Booty Bands Elite group, we have 3 different teams. And so we get to sit and talk with each other amongst our little chat group. And then after that, you have one-on-one, which is kind of like your booty buddy system. And that's really cool. So thank you, Christina, for sharing that. I'm just going to take a really quick second because I do have a booty band to give away. So now that we have all of the members on here right now, let's go ahead and gift a free booty band. So the booty band is kind of this really cool gunmetal matte color. And this was to a Booty Bands member last live. If she shares the live and tags more than 2 people, then she gets put into a drawing. So I have all of those right now into here. And so all of those that shared it and tagged 2 friends, you're in this. And if you would like to win a unique booty band, you would just do the same for this live. You're going to share this live onto share it onto wherever you want, your Facebook or however you want to share it, and tag somebody that could really benefit from being a part of a loving community that's going to help her with diet, help her with workouts, help her with mindset, something where you can benefit someone in, share the love. So let's go ahead and just really quickly find who the winner is. And I got Tanya. We all know Tanya.
Yeah, we know Tanya.
We know Tanya. So congratulations, Tanya. Thank you very much for sharing the live. This booty band will be sent to you. So please direct message me with your address and I'll go ahead and put this in shipment for you. So fabulous job, Tanya. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into it. Christina, let's say you have somebody that's here that just thinks that there's no way genetically that they can change. Like if they may look at your pictures and they say, I have Christina's genetics. There's just no way. I cannot shrink like she did. What would you tell them?
That she's crazy. No, it happened. How can you not? It will like well, I was talking to my mom yesterday when I was showing her the pictures, and she was like, I can't believe it. And I said, I know. I said, my sister's always telling me that no, you're not gonna change. It's the way we are. My mom was this, and you're gonna be like this. It's not true. It's not gonna happen. If you do it, it will happen. So you just have to do it. I don't think that's anything genetic.
How hard is it, Christina, to get this transformation and to keep it?
Oh, this is the only program that has worked for me, that I have been steady and not. I don't worry about the weight because I don't weigh myself. I'm worried about my clothes, how it fits, how I'm seeing myself, how okay. So before it was like you were saying, like a yo-yo, like up and down, and it was like, obviously, oh, you're less because you're taking this, you're taking that. But now I'm maintaining like how I want to look. Obviously I still want to get better, but I want, when I look at myself right now, I'm like, okay, yes, I feel good. I like myself.
How does that help with your self-esteem, your confidence, your self-love? When you see these pictures and you feel your clothes are fitting and you're sustaining this now, finally after all these programs and all the money that you've spent on other places, tell me how that feels to look and feel. What does that do for the confidence and that self-esteem?
It just feels amazing because obviously before I used to just look at myself and be like, oh my god, this doesn't fit, and then I keep buying new clothes, so it can fit better or it can look better. But now that like I just see myself and I can't explain. I just like, oh my god, look at me, I'm doing it. I feel sexy. Look at my body, look at my butt, look at my arms. I love it, and I'm gonna keep going. And if it will get better, but if it doesn't, then I like it how it is now. Before it was like I can see it, I can like myself for 1 month, and then I gain the weight, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm here again.
Oh,
It-
I don't wish that upon anyone. I think that's why I've 100% like, let's get rid of that, right? Now, Christina, a lot of moms say it's difficult to actually have a transformation with a kid. How would you be able to say you've made it work by having a child?
Well, she's 4, so she's obviously wants to play, wants to do whatever she wants to do. But I think I got into a routine with her that she knows, like she knows right now that I told her I'm gonna be in a call, just go play. So as soon as we get home, she knows I have to go, I have to change, or I have to do something, and I'm gonna do my exercise, and she knows that.
Mm-hmm.
And then after my exercise, then I can just I play a little bit with her, or I wait for my husband because he's the one that he's gonna cook for us. So then he will cook for us. But she already knows. So I think I kind of like.
I'm going to stop you there because this is brilliant that you've done, Christina. Listen to all the listeners. You guys ready for this? Christina put herself first.
First, yes.
She made this a priority. And how she made it a priority and so that it stuck was she made it a routine. She made her child notice that this was just how it was going to be. That mom needs her time. When she gets home, she needs to do her workout. I even saw that your daughter was in a part of a lot of your workouts. So you involved her into your workouts, but it was something that you held as standard, and that makes it part of her routine.
Right.
When you're not in a routine and your child is constantly thrown off with what is going on, and you're not really following something that systematically, they're as well going to go, what's going on? What are we doing today? But the second you start getting in that routine, listen to what Christina just said. That was super key. Anything else, Christina, on that part that you would like to add?
It just amazed me because she's only 4. Sometimes she comes home and I'm not doing exercise. She's like, "Mom, are you not gonna do exercise?" She'll ask me, and I'm like, "I don't want to do it right now. I will do it later." But she'll ask me. She's like, "You're not doing your exercise, and it's you're not doing anything."
Check out that accountability. How
It's
cool
so
is
funny.
that?
But that's how I want it, and I think that's my husband too that has helped me a lot. Like as soon as he comes home, he'll start cooking. She knows she's gonna start eating, so it's her time to play, and it's my time to do my exercise, and she knows that.
Another key point for all the mothers that are listening to this, some mothers may say, well, my husband would never do that. My kids would never do that. Listen very carefully to this. Christina went high maintenance on her family.
Oh yeah.
She said, I'm not a cook. I'm not a chef. You're going to do it. And I don't want to eat this. I want to eat this. And children, listen up. This is my time. And you make it a routine and you follow that. Remember that it's not about being aggressive. It's not about being passive, and it's not being passive aggressive. The key here is you can hear that Christina is very assertive. And that is the trick on how to really get your family involved into this healthy routine. I'm gonna just jump into a few of the questions here. I have Cass Marie that says, I just got a booty band. Where do I find the workouts? I only see them on YouTube. So, wow, where do I start with all the workouts? You can get workouts on the Booty Bands page. If you just go to Facebook page, the majority where all the workouts are going to be, though, your 30, 60, 90 day is if you go to the Facebook group, you click on units, you scroll down, and you're going to see the actual post. You want to click the link in the post, and it's going to pop up a clickable calendar where you're going to click on the video. And it's going to pop up a YouTube video for you. Okay. A lot of people get that confused. They think that they're looking at the calendar and they just have to do bridges, and they're confused because they're like, well, how many times do I bridges? You have a specific video that's going to tell you all of the reps, all of the sets. You have a personal trainer at your fingertips. So make sure to click on that link. So I just wanted to answer that question. Let me see if there were any other questions really quick. Oh, Lorraine already answered that. How funny. I got Allie that says, during my workouts, I have my little ones crawling all over me. Ha ha, way to go, mamas. Okay, so she's a mama, she gets it. And we got Allie that says, kids do keep you motivated. Awesome. I see a few of you that are tagging people in this live. It's not the right way to tag because I don't think it will work. So make sure that you share this live and then tag it that way, and that's where we're able to get you involved into the free booty bands. I'm trying to see if there's any other questions. No, I think that's all the questions. We're going to go ahead and leave it open if it's okay with you, Christina. If anybody has questions directly to you or to myself, let's just open it up for a Q&A for like the next 3 minutes. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, cool. So this is your time for all of the viewers, listeners right now. We are live with Christina. She's a Booty Bands Elite member. She has an amazing transformation. I actually just posted her pictures. You can see that in the Facebook groups underneath this live, where you can see her amazing transformation, where at first she came to me and said, Danita, I don't feel that it's working. Well, the pictures obviously are really going to show the truth there. And it's amazing to see her smiling face in her before her after photos of how excited she is about that transformation. So if you've got a question for Christina and how she was able to reach this transformation and what are some tips or secrets or anything that she's done, go ahead and comment below. What is a question that you have and we can help you out with? So Christina, what are you going to eat tonight for dinner?
Salmon with vegetables again, because we did, yeah.
I like it. Let's say you have a sweet tooth, Christina. What do you eat if you
Oh my God, I have a sweet tooth. I do. That's what I was telling Chelsea. Oh my God, like that 1 month with no sugar was like, oh my God, I didn't know what to do. But the booty balls has helped me, but I also doing a lot of protein bars that I have buy, and they're like high in protein, less like no sugar. Or sometimes I just do the protein shake. Like that for me tastes sweet, so that takes me it's my sweetness. So that has helped me a lot.
That's great. Let's go ahead and recap that. So when Christina has a sweet tooth, she goes either for booty balls, which are kind of like a homemade protein ball, or she goes for a low sugar, high protein protein bar that she can just buy at the store. And then another option she does is she will have a protein shake. Cool. Let's we have a question about meal plans. Cass Marie, I think your question is you bought the booty band and you're wondering where the meal plan is. So there is a meal plan that you get under units, under unit 2. And under there, go ahead and like print off your meal plan, go ahead and check out your macros, do all the knowledge. And then after that, you're going to see all the recipes underneath unit 2 that will give you plenty of ideas there. Colleen says something about keto cheesecake. Christina, have you ever heard of this before? Yeah, me neither.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so Allie has a question. Let's see. She goes, I missed the first part, but Christina, what did you say about what your children eat? Are they eating similar to what you are, or are you making them something different? I'm planning the meals for next week, and I'm stuck. What children should eat?
So Sophia eats whatever I eat. Like she has. If I have salmon, she'll eat salmon with vegetables. If I have whatever I have, a salad, she loves salad for some reason. So she'll start eating salad. And then so she eats whatever I eat. Or so it has not been hard because I have, like I said, I have been doing a lot of vegetables for her and a lot of fruit. So for me, it has worked like that. Like she can eat 2 or 3 apples, like that. But she still also eats whatever. Like if my husband makes something else, she'll eat it. But I has not. For me, it worked like that. Whatever I eat, she'll eat it because I'm eating it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what it is. Like if I'm eating it, I'm gonna eat whatever my mom is eating.
Yeah, I see that. I see that, you know, as little kids, they really are observant to what it is that you're doing. I've noticed this. This is a huge key that I've noticed. I've noticed that if the dad is saying, ew, yucky, healthy food, and the mom is going, I like healthy food, guess what the kid's gonna start saying? Ew, yucky, healthy food. I'm gonna go towards dad's side. He likes donuts and bagels and cream cheese, right? And so you're over here like, what the heck, you know? So it really is about
Say hi, Sophie.
talking with your husband.
Say
Oh,
hi. Say hi, Sophia.
Sophia, we've been just talking about you. We think you're awesome.
Say thank you.
She's adorable. What I've noticed too is that if you just start popping vegetables in front of your kid and they haven't had vegetables in front of them, they're going to, of course, refuse it. The biggest thing is to continue to keep doing it over and over and over and over and over. And even if they don't eat it, all right, continue to get them familiar with it. So here's a fun little trick that I have been doing. I've got 3 nieces and nephews, and what I do is I will make them an after-school platter where I'll cut up fruit and I'll cut up some vegetables and I'll make it so it's on their level. So when they come home, before you know it, they're eating all of these grapes and carrots and like crackers and like strawberries and raspberries. And like, that's just because they're hungry, but they still want to play and they're not sitting there crying for sugar. It was the most brilliant thing to ever come up with. So I definitely challenge you, as Christina is being the role model in her family. And if your husband is constantly saying, ew, yucky food, tell your husband, keep that to yourself, because they're going to start to go on that same plan. And so let your husband know, hey, this is important to me. Be assertive. Don't be aggressive or passive. Be assertive with your husband and say, this is important to our family's health.
Yeah, it has, like you were saying, I do like a little tray, and then I'll have her do strawberries or grapes or apples, or sometimes she even eats broccoli. So she'll eat it, and then she's playing, but then she's gonna have that in her little table so she can come back and get that, instead of just eating like chips or cookies or candy. That, yeah, I have done for her, but she knows that she can only have like maybe cookies one day, and then she knows. So if you make it like a routine and like a game, not a game, but like a something fun, then they're gonna like it. They're not gonna be like, okay, no, I don't want that.
I like it. We have Kelly on here that says, you're creating a healthy future for Sophia.
Yes.
How does that feel, being a mom and really creating a healthy future in which you didn't have because you had a different sort of tradition, right?
Yeah, for me it was, wow, it was like not at all. So for me, it's not even for me, I'm doing this, it's for them too, for Sophia, that she's learning new habits, like she doesn't have to be like I did when I was a child. And I'm liking that, because we went to the doctor, she's not overweight, because there's kids that are overweight now. So she's not overweight, she's okay, and she's like good in her health and everything. So for me, I think that's like the first thing I want to do. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And the education part of it, they are listening to you. So when you start educating them and tell them why it is you're eating these certain things or why you're exercising, it's not just to look good, it's to feel good. You're a happier person. It releases those happy hormones, and all of that education in which you're receiving is able to go into, obviously, your husband and your child's life, which, is phenomenal. That's so great. Anybody else have any questions for Christina as we're on here? If you're a viewer or a listener right now, we are live and we're probably going to jump off in about a minute. So if you have a question, go ahead and drop it below right now. Christina hasn't been able to read any of the comments. So Christina, you're going to have to go in here. Like, they are loving you. Like, they absolutely love having you on here. They love seeing your girl. I haven't been able to read through them because they're just popping them up like crazy. So just make sure you go through here and just read some of the comments. These comments are actually posted on the Booty Bands page. You're not going to see under comments under the Facebook group, okay? So you'll have to go to the Facebook page to see all the comments. Let's see if I've got any others on here. I think that's it. I think you honestly gave so much information that, you know, it really cleared up a lot of questions for those that are moms or not moms or whatever. But Lorraine says, great job, Christina. Thank you. Now, I have to let you guys know, Christina had no idea she was doing this
I
tonight.
know this. I was at work and I'm like, an interview, what?
So if Danita comes at you and it's like 30 minutes before a live, that's something I do. So if somebody cancels on me, I'm going to come hard after the group and start asking who can come on. I just have to say, Christina, thank you for last minute's notice, for jumping on this live with me.
I hope I didn't sound all nervous because I hate doing videos, but like.
No, not at all. You are so amazing. You're so amazing. And when you read all of the messages, you're gonna go, wow, that was so much fun. So make sure you go read through all the messages. They really enjoyed having you on here. So again, thank you guys all so much for watching. Thank you, Christina, for last minute's notice. And it was lots of fun. If you guys do have any questions, you're a new Booty Bands member and you have no idea, we do this every single Wednesday. So you can always come hang out with us. It's at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is the normal time. We started a little bit late because I grabbed Christina last minute. But we always give away some fun, unique booty bands. As well, we always have some really cool topics about your mindset, you know, diet, you know, you name it. We just have fun. We have girl time. So have a great rest of your evening. If you've got any questions, hit us up in the groups. Let us know how we can help you. We are here to absolutely transform your life. This is no quick fix. We don't believe in immediate gratification. We're really here to have that sustainability results like Christina has, as you can tell in her photos. So thank you, Christina, again. Bye, you guys. Have a great rest of your night.
Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome. See you, everyone.